Hello guys and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about how I paint my Mechanicum, and I'm gonna explain this by painting this Thanatar siege engine, a model I absolutely love and I wanted to have in my collection for such a long time. Yeah, but if you're curious on the process, follow along. I'm not happy with the glow effect. Go to another channel if you want a glow effect tutorial. But anyways, have fun with the video. Starting off with the basic black primer, I use Vallejo, followed up by a 50-50 mix of Vallejo primer and dark gunmetal by Vallejo. After that, I did a sponging with lead belcher, but you can use any bright metallic paint for this. Then I applied a bit of a lighter metallic color. This was just to show you how much I sponged it. Here comes the lighter color. It's chrome by, let me have a look, also by Vallejo. Wow, who would have thought? And I apply that only to detail it a bit more on some high places here. There you could see how I applied it. Then I use Thanatar from Vallejo and I just dry brush over some of the parts I want to stand out to bring in a bit of color, because these models are quite dark. Talking about dark, I now use Vallejo black, flat black, to hit all the armor panels they have. I use a big brush here just to get it done fast. Here's a little, here you can see what parts I painted black. Oh, it looks so nice in this stage. All clean, not messed up. Here I mask the shoulder pad that I'm going to paint white. The white is done by mixing glacier blue, flat white and black. 4 parts, and 2 parts. Yeah. I just mixed that real quick. I had the wrong color there. This is the right color. And of course a bit of water into the airbrush. You could also do this by sponging if you don't want to use an airbrush. But it's just easier like this. A very interesting effect occurred because I sprayed it on too thick, I guess. I think it was fine. I got some very nice crackling. I like that weathering effect actually. I pulled off the mask and here, yeah, here a little mishap happened. Just hear for yourself. Now comes a bit of staged rage. I wasn't actually that angry because I knew I could fix it quite quickly. But I was a bit grumpy, so I was annoyed. Let's say I was annoyed. Not because I ruined the model, but because the product is not working. Yeah, nothing I couldn't fix with a bit of black paint and the fan. Here I took out a very important paint, which is dark brown wash for green vehicles from Ammomic, and I applied that over the whole model, not leaving out a single part. After that, using a towel to rub it off the raised areas, rub it off a lot of the black panels, just leaving it in the recesses. You all have seen this. Now comes another very important part where I use metal slag, also from Ammomic. Ammomic they make such wonderful weathering products. I really love them. Anyways, I used metal slag from Ammomic. It's a pigment powder, and I also applied that over the whole model, leaving out the armor plates, so not the whole model. What the fuck? But all the kind of metal bits. After that, to touch up on these metal bits, I used a bit of, shake your paint before you use it. I forgot here, I used the chrome from Vallejo again to just re-highlight some of the areas. Of course not by brush, that would take way too long, but rather by sponge. Am I speaking fast? I think I'm speaking very fast. Whatever, I'm in a fast mood. So yeah, I applied stippingly some more highlights. Here you can see how it looks after I applied these highlights. I think especially on the back you can see how now the shadows and the layers start turning out. Alright guys, I'm sorry, I kind of jumped to conclusions. I just stopped filming because I was fiddling around so much. But what I did, I can't even tell you what I did. I'm not super happy with the glow effect. Does it look good? I don't know. I can never tell if a glow effect looks good. It looks better on camera because there's this bright light shining down and it's making the white pop. In relief, the white is not that bright. So go to another channel if you want a glow tutorial. I'm not good at making glows like this one. I also... it's too blue. It's too blue. I don't know. These ones are better. Whatever. Go to another channel. For the lenses, they look super good. It's super easy. You just take Flash Terra's red, paint like half the lens, and then you take a very bright red and just dot it like messily in the upper right corner, and then you just add the small white dot. It's way easier than you think. Other things that I've added is a little bit of a heat flare on these bolters, using Muso black, but you can use any black. The same thing I did on this Canon. Oh, wait, focus. I added some black brown oil wash to focus. Some black brown oil wash to the shoulder pads here and around the little rivets. Another sponging of chrome on the dome. And then I also added some, what is it called? Fuel stains. It's the fuel stains effect from Ammo Make. I added that around the face of the machine. I always do that with my Mechanicum models, like you can see right here a bit better. You have these glossy oil residues there and a little bit of blood because they're already dipping into the dark Mechanicum theme, and so the souls and the bodies that are entombed in this machine is suffering and bleeding. Yeah, other than that, I don't think I did much. Well, the skulls, I painted the skulls. Just paint the skulls like you paint skulls. Come on, everyone knows how to paint skulls. No offense if you don't, but I think it's a quite common thing to paint when you're in the 40k universe. That's it. I think this is all I did to them. Of course, the basing. You can see how I did the basing in my Archmagos Prime video. I cover that. It's mainly Elvic flesh and a lot of Ammo Make, like oil paints, oil weathering paints, a pigment powder. It's actually just 3 paints. All the bases of 3 paints over a base coat of black, which brings out the single rocks a bit more, which I quite like. At first it was a mistake because the black shined through, but I quite liked how that looked, so I kept it in. Anyways, that's all it is. Here are some beauty shots or a beauty video. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, have fun, stay tuned, and hit the like button, hit the follow button. Yeah, have a nice day. I'm so happy with them. I love them. No epic music for this one. Just the images.